Welcome back, guys, for another episode of Not for Broadcast. So it's gonna be our second broadcast, an unexpected form. You arrive home, find posts on the mat, most being nothing more than the usual junk mail. One letter, however, catches your eye. The team wants to know you. Okay, let's open it. I mean, that's the only thing we could do. Your name, Alex Winston. Your spouse, Sam Winston. Your children, Sam Winston and Susie Winston. A new advanced government asking. Okay, what? So the government is the new advanced government. Oh, so it's kind of like a census. Information. Okay. Will you muse? At least you got the basics right. Okay. Blah blah blah. The rest of the questions are left very complete. Upon starting a new job, you would be friendly. While minor importance has gone missing. Also, do the right thing. Yeah, do the right thing. The entire department was fired today for consistent underperformance. Sorry, I have to move my mic and readjust. Your boss has put in place new targets for the new significantly higher and previous one. You would stay late? Leave work on time. Okay. I say leave work on time, and then hopefully you can get done everything on right the next day. It's unusual. It's the annual. Wow, I read that completely wrong. It's the annual company barbecue, and you and your family have been invited. You are looking forward to enjoy a nice day out with friends and family. You are washing your hair that day. Go if you feel free, but wouldn't mind missing it. Have been practicing with your coworkers, and think you'll win the talent contest this year. I mean, why not? I guess. You've had a long, successful career and are now. How many questions are there? Are now about to retire. In your speech, you. I guess good memories, because you're never gonna come back there again unless something happens. In your spare time, you relax alone, doing things like listening to music or making models. I said this one. Purge your kids. Your ideal holiday getaway would be surrounded by natural beauty, getting away from the strain of the daily grind, exploring somewhere unfamiliar and discovering new experiences and challenges. Structured day out at a structured, yeah. Ooh, a romantic getaway with your partner to a tropical island paradise. I like this one. It is most important that the government keeps people safe. Okay, sign your name. This is, okay, a family matter. Whoa. It's late. Oh wait, are we... Okay, we're not broadcasting anything yet? Okay. Sam and the kids have gone to bed. You're just drying up a favorite coffee cup, a worn-out souvenir at your first trip together. Prints faded, but the goofy face still makes you smile. A knock at the window brings you back to reality. They're in the garden, clutching a yeah, neon green suitcase. Is Chris, Sam's sibling. As soon as you let them in, they sit at the kitchen table, visibly stressed. Chris takes a deep breath. I'm so sorry for busting in so late, Alex. Chris stammers, but I need a favor, and you're the only one I can ask. Okay, what's going on? You must have seen all the crazy advanced stuff. The assets and wealth act, they're calling it. Taking people's hard-earned money to fund the lazy, it's bullshit. You never seen Chris this agitated. I'm not saying the top 1% or whatever don't have stupid money, Chris adds hastily. It's like reading a book, but they can't afford it. People like me were going to lose everything. Oh, okay, so the act that they're trying to that's getting passed is for everybody, not just for the rich people. They make it sound like it's for the rich people. Yeah. They're taking whatever they want and distributing as they see fit. No government should have that kind of power. Look. What for? But people always say, you know, look similar, so Chris is pacing now. I need to leave before it's too late. Once I'm out, me and my money will be safe. But I need to go now before they freeze my accounts. Please, Alex. I wouldn't ask if I had any other choice. Is there another way? Okay, you're joking, right? I've always done right by you and Sam. I've treated your children like my own. We're family. Does that mean nothing? Should I? I don't know if I should give it to him. You could literally say if he takes, he stole it. Basically, we could say that. Ah, all right. You climb the stairs to your bedroom, careful not to wake Sam, who is cocooned in the duvet as usual. You open your wardrobe, unlock the safe, and retrieve the passport. A sleepy voice breaks the sound. Alex, what's going on? Don't worry about it. Go back to sleep. We're lying to our wife. You close the safe and head back downstairs. Have you got it? We'll give away our passport for the first time Christmas, and thanks, I really appreciate this. I'll get back in touch once I'm safely out of the country. Chris takes the passport and, breathing a sigh of relief, grabs a knife on fluorescent suitcase and heads out into the night. Way away from Sam without waking them. Alright. Oh, okay. Are we going back? Are we going back to the studio? The Fallout. Fallout? Okay.
Alright, mate. It's Dave. Oh, Christ, it's noisy in here, Jesus. Right, hang on. Let me just get out some flags, darling. Yeah, I'll take that one with me. Cheers. Right, oh, that's better. Let's get set up and get on with it, eh, so I can get back to my guests. First of all, let's get the power on. You need to get at least the bottom 4 plugs on. Right, let's load up the adverts. You might want to have a bit of a think about it. Your decisions have consequences.
Should we play it? Is this toy safe? Go-getters. And then I get new skin cream. Okay. Festive Yuletide ornament spectacular. Alright, let's put that in.
Right, you can see they finally got the old headline system up and working again, and the Vision Mixer's already in headline mode because headlines always come at the start. It's really simple, mate. These two buttons at the bottom of the Vision Mixer, you can see they now have A and B on them, and they're to help you pick image A on the left bottom screen here, or image B on the right bottom screen here. It's really simple. This little clock here will count down the number of seconds you have to make your decision. Provided you make a decision in that time, you're fine. And you can change your mind as much as you want until the clock reaches 0. But if you don't make any decision, you'll be fired before you even get to make another choice. I just want to say one more thing, mate. The pictures you choose to show of these people, well, that's how the public is going to perceive them, and that's going to affect their lives. So like with the adverts, choose carefully.
No,
And we're off. Good luck, mate. If I get time, I'll call you back in the next break. Yeah, I'm coming, darling.
My friend Janet says theirs gets really hot.
Is this Janet who thinks dogs have their own secret language?
Yeah, the one that mistrusts the moon.
10 seconds, everybody.
What the best source of consumer advice then?
5,
Blame me when it
4,
explodes, going in 5,
3,
4,
2,
3.
1, 0. Boop.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main headlines tonight. Destination unknown. At the end of Advance's first full week in office, we ask exactly who's leading this charge. Tonight, I'll be discussing what the new future might hold with a leading economist and radical free thinker. With the Assets and Wealth Act on the brink of raising living standards for the vast majority of the country, I'll be asking my guess if we're on the way to a new future. Out with the old, Remington's Fist have appointed Sophia Remington as their new CEO. The following photo, taken from our archive, gives us a sense of this influential young firebrand who, at the tender age of 23, becomes the youngest female CEO in history.
What? Oh, what happened? What? I pressed it.
Don't make any decision, you'll be fired before you even get to make another choice. I just want to say one more thing, mate. The pictures you choose to show of these people, well, that's how the public is going to perceive them, and that's going to affect their lives. So like with the adverts, choose carefully.
No,
And we're off. Good luck, mate. If I get time, I'll call you back in the next break. Yeah, I'm coming, darling.
Get one of those. My friend Janet says theirs
Okay.
gets
Finally
really hot.
tonight
Is this
at 10
Janet who
p.m.
thinks dogs
Let's try
have
this
their own
again.
secret language?
with Lawrence
Yeah, the one that
Bond directing
mistrusts the
acclaimed
moon.
action
10
movie,
seconds,
Bullet Man.
everybody.
What the best
Taking
source
us
of
up to the
consumer
National Web
advice then?
Report and
Don't blame
closed
me
down
when it
at a
explodes,
quarter
going in
past
5,
3,
4,
2,
3.
It's time to
1,
go over to Jeremy
0.
Donaldson for
Boop.
tonight's National
There we go.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main headlines tonight. Destination unknown. At the end of Advance's first full week in office, we ask exactly who's leading this charge. Tonight, I'll be discussing what the
Oh,
new
we
future
have.
might
We can
hold
pick
with a leading
earlier.
economist and radical free thinker.
There we go.
With the
We can
Assets
pick.
and Wealth
Okay, we
Act
can
on the
pick
brink of raising
earlier.
living standards for the vast majority
So we
of the
just
country, I'll be asking
one
my
immediately.
guess if we're on
Got
the
it.
way to a new
I thought you have
future.
to time it.
Out with the old, Remington's Fist have appointed Sophia Remington as their new CEO. The following photo, taken from our archive, gives us a sense of this influential young firebrand who, at the tender age of 23, becomes the youngest female CEO.
We can ruin it.
Sophia
But
Remington
we'll
has
try
always-
to
She
be
was top of her class
good.
at university. And
Try to make
graduated
everybody
with
look
the
good.
highest honours, and immediately being asked back to lecture. The markets have responded favourably to Sophia's appointment, with stocks rising 30 points in light of the announcement. In her first press conference this afternoon, Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Smarthouse. Sophia promises it will be all the rage this Christmas, but concerns have been raised about the product's safety, making a splash. Intrepid scientist Dr. David Wall, and marine biologist Ingrid Swarsborg and Hawkinsford have today set off to explore Dante's
That dude
tanks.
is really
The
short.
recently discovered cave system was previously thought unreachable, But thanks to a new breakthrough in underwater flower technology, the pair hope to successfully reach the imposing central cavern and the undiscovered plant species it contains. This is, of course, only
That
the
height
latest
difference,
in a
though.
series successful with this unlikely pairing. In a joint statement about the dangers their team might face, the pair stated, "We will face the plentiful challenges together, like we always have." Playing the field, rumours abound as sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves snapped leaving Bush, one of the capital's hottest clubs. The footballer was caught while out celebrating being named Sports Personality of the Year last week, as reported by this very programme. Johnny is seen here with socialite and performance artist Tiffany Lamore, whose recent show, Snatched Inside My Snatch, has kept her firmly in the public eye.
Ooh,
Could romance be on the cards for these two budding actors?
that's like TMZ stuff.
And Griever's bodily charm. With advance promising a radical new position on crime,
Oh, what
how
do I
afraid
pick?
should we actually be? I'll be going live around the country to talk with people who've seen the criminal justice system from every perspective, with more and more powers passing to the police, and less oversight. Are we using an advanced-shaped sledgehammer to crack a nut? All that,
Crack a
and
nut?
a mega move with a group of young actors already experiencing the positive side of the new Assets and Wealth Act firsthand.
It
They'll be
changed.
talking and performing later. That's all coming up on tonight's
3,
National
2, 1.
In the wake of the government's swift enactment of the Assets and Wealth Act, we're talking about Advance's first week in office and what the new future holds. Joining me are Katie Brightman, a leading economist, and Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, The Free Man's Guide to Waking Up. Alan, the government certainly haven't dragged their heels on delivering some of the legislation they promised. But what does the Wealth Act mean for us?
Nothing, Jeremy. We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
A confident dismissal there. Katie Brightman, do you agree?
I'm afraid I
Katie
don't.
Brightman,
No.
do you agree?
I think that Advance have realised that the current economic system of unlimited, unending growth is untenable, so they're changing things up.
There I agree with you. They're moving to the next steps in the grand plan.
Grand plan, Alan.
It's all in my book. Alan James is right, Jeremy. We're to become the great herd. Ignorant, sterile, and short-lived. That's what they want.
Or perhaps Advance have just realised that if we carry on the way we are, we will destroy ourselves and this planet in a mad orgy of consumption, if you'll excuse the colourful metaphor.
Yes, orgy is the right word. Only it'll be the overlords having an orgy on our poor broken backs. It's all in my book. Alan James is...
Shamelessly self-promoting. Katie, how do you think the rest of the world will respond to this new approach?
I think they're watching carefully. Advance are the most destructive threat that the world powers have faced since the last great world power.
Yes, Katie's right. War is inevitable. And this will not be a war like we've ever seen before. We're talking millions of deaths. We're talking high-tech weapons that can level entire cities. We're talking...
Out of the wrong orifices?
Mock me all you like, Jeremy, but when they murder your parents and they poison your food and they take you away to their camps for hypno-brainwashing, we'll be laughing then.
That might be a great way to sell
It
books,
doesn't
Alan,
like
but you
it
know
when I
full
go to
well that's
Alan
not
for
going
some
to
reason.
happen with your books.
Democracy is dead.
Yes, Advance are radical, and change is always frightening, but the truth is that the Wealth and Assets Act has made more than 90% of the population wealthier, and is on target to produce a permanent end to poverty.
Bollocks! What this young lady doesn't understand, Jeremy, is that these are the same people. Maybe they've rebranded, but it's all a little circus act to keep us from seeing the tyrant behind the curtain.
That's where you're wrong, Alan. For a start, they've mobilised the youth vote like we've never seen before.
You say mobilise, I call it grooming. The grooming of an entire generation to walk happily into eternal bondage. They're like psychic paedophiles.
But based on the facts. Katie, what are your predictions?
The Assets and Wealth Act is only the first step. Advance now have a historic budgetary surplus, and as well as properly funding our public services, they're already funneling unprecedented amounts into scientific research in the arts.
Or, as I call them in my book, Frankenscience and opiates. Like opiates, see?
Can we get back to the issue at hand, please, Alan?
This is the issue. It's all coming from the water, the chemicals, pumping it full of belief juice.
Don't get me wrong, I want to see these changes, but only if they're sustainable. If Advance lose their power after spending half of our GDP on dismantling infrastructure, that could be catastrophic.
The catastrophe is that they're succeeding. They've got us sat here talking about their puppet show.
All right, we're running out of time. Quickly, Alan. What does the future look like to you, Alan?
A bleak space where we've all been figuratively sodomized into submission.
No, of course. Katie?
We might be on the eve of brave new world. God knows we need some change, but we need to be cautious. Let's walk forwards with our eyes open.
Two very different visions of the future there. Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. When we come back, I'll be investigating law and order before Megan meets some beneficiaries of the assets and welfare. That's all coming up tonight on the National Nightly News.
1 minute back.
You know, I think they might do some good.
I hope so too.
How's it going actually? Fuck it, I don't care, I hate the fucking news.
Fight.
Bloody hell, I love this tune, though.
We'll watch that later.
Alright, mate, see you later, bye!
He's having fun.
Us informed of all the ups and downs to help make things even better.
Me?
Vast range of activities available. Building the nation's future has never been so rewarding. With the Go-Getters, you can be sure that your children
Go-Getters?
will be well equipped in the march towards progress.
She's good, you know she is.
There's nothing better
That's all I can do.
than moving
Next interview. Gregory Judge. Robert Peel and Tawny Dawes.
5, 4,
3, 2, 1, 0. Boom.
Welcome back. In our second segment, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the state of law and order in our country. Advance have already tasked what they are calling a solutions team to move this serious social problem to the top of the list. Tonight, we go behind the headlines to meet the people who live with the criminal justice system every day of their lives. First up, we have Gregory Judge, a lawyer who sees the problems close up on the front line. Can you hear me, Gregory?
Yes, I've got you, Jeremy. Thanks for having me.
What's it like on the front line of the hard face of the cold hand of justice?
Well, as you can imagine, Jeremy, we are massively understaffed in this country. We're working every hour we can just to try and cope with the caseloads on our desks.
Which must affect the quality of support you can offer.
Well, we can barely keep up with demand, Jeremy. There just simply isn't enough being done at a systemic level to relieve the problem. We need more support from ministers. We need change at a structural level,
I'm
Jeremy.
leaving, Greg.
Time, darling.
It never is it? I'll be at my mother's. It never is it?
Just hang on. Just hang. Oh, the problem isn't a local one.
What's
It's
happening?
nationwide. Just it's 5 minutes. I'm talking to Jeremy Thompson.
Oh, have you mentioned your affairs?
No.
Oh, have you mentioned your affairs?
Ooh.
The affairs of the Justice Department that we should be concerned about.
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
Hello, Mrs. Jones.
Hello, Mr.
We
Donaldson.
we need legislation to relieve the pressure on our public
Sorry
servants.
to interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson. Can I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving? Can I have a moment to
Yes,
tell my husband I'm leaving?
totally understand. Quite the picture of a burdened legal sector there. Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us. Next, I'm joined by Police Chief Constable Bob Peel, a man with a very different perspective on our nation's crime.
What
Do
is
you think there's a
happening?
problem with the system, Bob?
I'm sure we all do, Jeremy. I'm sure we all long for a return to the days when you could safely walk the streets of your community at night, looking in through windows and generally enjoying your neighbours
Now
without the
signals.
risk of being terrorised by some thug with a knife or cosh.
So you feel the streets simply aren't safe anymore? Where have we gone wrong, Bob?
Well, that's not a simple question, Jeremy, but I think it all comes down to moral decay. We've diluted our culture and lost touch with what it means to be a citizen of this once great country. Also, as the vicar noted in Sunday's sermon, we probably shouldn't have banned hanging.
And to what do you attribute this moral decay?
It's all in the Bible. Look, Leviticus clearly states
Oh,
that...
I fucked up.
Hang on a moment. Jeremy, bloody gives escapes. Delia, could you give me a little help, please, dear? Delia, could you give me a little help, please, dear? As I was saying,
Oh.
Jesus didn't like immigrants, did he?
And
What
just
is
to be clear,
that?
you think it's the immigrants who are responsible for the moral decay?
Absolutely, Jeremy. Back in your box, Clive. Back in your box. Delia, I really could use little help with this.
I'm sorry, darling, I was weighing the matches.
Yes, yes, I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson. Clive, could you put him back in his box?
You know it's Wednesday.
What is happening?
Whose responsibility is it to make a change, Bob?
Well, it is certainly not the responsibility of the decent, good, white people of this... hold on, just a...
I'm pressing the wrong button.
Clive, I am not having this again. Clive, I am not having this again. As I was saying, Jeremy, moral decay. Crime is the responsibility of the criminal. No one else. Look, everyone has a sob story, but we don't all end up as barbarians, do we? Look, when our daughter Alice comes home with an A minus, does she go on a killing spree?
We're gonna show that. We got that popularity.
Like a normal child.
Thank you, Bob. Bob Peel there. We're locking down the police's position on morality. And finally tonight, hopefully uninterrupted, it's time to get to the heart of the matter. Tony Dawson has recently been released from prison after serving 3 years for aggravated assault, burglary.
Oh, they lost it. What the?
He's agreed to talk to us today, which is also, I believe, his birthday. Many happy returns, Tony. Many happy
Cheers,
returns.
Jez. Call me Titwank Tony. Everybody else does.
No, I'm not going to be doing
Everybody
that.
else does.
Can you tell us what it's like in prison, Tony?
Titwank Tony. Prison's a mixed bag. Structure's quite nice, but it's a constant battle against institutionalization, as you can imagine. And obviously, titwanks are quite hard to come by.
I'm picking up that you're not alone there, Tony.
Titwank Tony. Yeah, sorry, my friends are throwing me a surprise party. Good bunch of lads.
Okay, well, we're trying to get back to that party as soon as possible. First, let me ask you this. Do you feel that your time spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony?
Titwank Tony. I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez. I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez. Yeah, I think asking that is an oversimplification.
What is that?
Sounds like it's getting quite busy there, Tony, but let's try and soldier on. Since leaving custody, have you been able to find a new job?
Yeah, all the boys are here. Big Chris, Little Chris, and Vampire Chris. Little Chris, and Vampire Chris.
Oh no.
1 sec, love. Titwank Tony's on the loose. 1 sec, love. Rehabilitation's difficult with the current system, Jez. It's just not set up for it, you know? It's inherently unjust. Inherently unjust.
So, do you feel tempted to... I'm sorry, who's this now?
You are joking. Chrissy Free Bollocks has only got Mr. Fancy, oh. Now, fellas, I'm on the news.
It seems like we've caught you at a bad time.
I can't really hear you, mate. It's getting a bit busy here.
Yes, we seem to be losing the signal here, Tony.
Wait, Las Bolitas!
Well, we're just trying to get that signal back. I think we... Yes, Tony? Tony, I mean, we're literally away for 2 seconds. How has this happened, Tony? Can you hear me? Well, we seem to have lost our train of thought there. Hopefully you, the viewer at home, have managed to gain a broader understanding of the serious and complex issues around law and order. After the break, Megan will be live with some lucky young thespians. Don't go away. We'll be back.
1
After this message. We'll be back.
What was that?
Mate, I ain't got long and I'm quite drunk. It's been a great night. In this next section, there's a bit of music. If you edit in time with the music, you can see the result on the vision mixer, and the public will love that. Don't worry if you don't know, you won't get punished for it or nothing. Just try and stay in the groove. Also, one last tip, when the music starts, turn down the broadcast volume. Right, enjoy the music bit. God, I love music. God, I'm so pissed. I think I might go and throw up in a bit.
Their visible plate, and 7 out of 10 dentists would recommend it.
10 seconds, everybody. Megan, camera 2. Going in 5.
2. Got it.
4, 3.
1, 0. Boop.
Welcome to Black. I'm Megan Wolf. And on tonight's Culture Spot, I'll be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act, a team of inspiring young people from Switchford Sixth Form College, who today received a grant from Advance to take their play, Hey, Friendship, on a tour of local secondary schools. Welcome to you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley-Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled.
We are, Megan. We're overwhelmed, to be honest.
And I believe you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's my oldest. I'm the older, more popular one.
Harriet and Trey were really the ones who came up with the whole idea.
So, Harry and I were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria, and I said, hey, let's actually do something.
So I went to look for a drama teacher.
But she'd been laid off due to budget cuts. Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at university, so I knew the ropes, as it were.
Oh, right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra, maths teacher.
Maths is really important.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is theatre. It's one of the oldest art forms in history. Aristotle
I just think that when we travel around all these problem schools and the poor kids see us, they say, hey, I really want to be like those attractive kids. And that's a very beautiful and powerful thing. We touch our audiences. And
Oh
they
my
touch
God.
us right back.
Please don't say that.
Suppose with a surname like Algebra, there was really only one choice of career for me. My wife, Angela, and I, we often laugh about it.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
We just want to bring a bit of song and joy into people's lives.
And teach people about the difficult issues. The issues in the play are what really matter.
And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this play, aren't you?
That's right. Put into context, I play a young first year who's having some troubles at school.
Her character doesn't actually have a name, yeah, because in a way she's like all of us.
It's like a metaphor. Maybe she's you at home, or like, maybe she's you, Megan.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
Put it in, coach.
Yes, thanks, Steve.
Right, well, I'm going to have a little chat with your teacher while you run off and get ready. I can't wait to see it. Get ready, I can't wait to see it. That's it, that way. So, Jeff, when did you first hear about the grant?
2 days ago. A letter from Advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it was all a prank, but his secretary retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
Wow, how did you react?
I also threw it in the bin.
How did you react?
But then, Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom of the page, and next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
Do you know what? It's funny, because Angela and I don't usually vote. We're not very political. I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic, mainly. But we did used to watch that Peter Clements DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not? Let's have a go with this whole democracy thing.
Okay.
And here we bally well are.
Good stuff.
Fucking brilliant!
So, let's have a look at a short section of Hey, Friendship.
Dear Diary. I'm not sure I can take another day at this school. Another day of tears. Another day of fears. But still I walk the corridors alone. Dreading what might be around every corner.
What's around the corner? What's around the corner? What's around the corner?
Oh, hi Gary.
Oh, heavens no! It's Gary the Fifth!
Gary the Fifth!
Going somewhere, little first year?
Great! I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning, but will this make me feel better about my violent father?
Excuse me, I'm late for maths. It's my favourite subject. It's so important.
What? Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, coach.
Just keep going, for fuck's sake!
Right, maths is for losers. Now, give me your lunch money. Now.
Double lunch for me today, but why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
Not today, Gary the Fist. Not today.
What do you mean not today? Who are you? What do you mean not today? My arm's free coat.
Brilliant, keep going!
Right, who are you to stand up to me? I, Gary the Fist, And you're just a sad little girl with 2 gay dads, who's all alone.
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist. These are my 2 new friends. Vanessa is captain of the netball team. Yeah. And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah.
But I can't fight all 3 of you. And I don't have any friends of my own.
Take a look at me.
Her voice changed. Hopefully this is not copyrighted.
Hey, listen up, I won't take no crap. Who said middle class girls can't rap? I ain't afraid of your frou-frou laps. I'm a mother-loving rebel, but I still love maths.
Oh, that was so bad.
Hey, kids, I'm Gary the Fist. People think folks like me probably shouldn't exist. But that's just prejudice, and I'd do better if you knew the way that I became Gary the Fist. I grew up on a council estate. The park was hip, but the flats weren't great. My dad used to come home drunk and late, and he'd hit my mum for dinner, he had to wait. Where's my dinner?
It's not ready.
Where's my dinner? Don't make me ask you again.
Hitting women is wrong. Hitting women is wrong.
I guess life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate.
It's somewhat cringy. I don't know.
Life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate. It's so damn hard on a council estate.
Life can be cheeky.
Yeah.
If you work as a team.
Just work as a team.
Oh my god, I'm pressing the wrong button.
It's my choice.
So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Friendship!
Well, thankfully that's all we have time for tonight on the National Nightly News. Join us tomorrow night for all the headlines from across the country. My name's Jeremy
2,
Donaldson.
1,
Peaceful night.
0. Boop.
And we're out.
What the literal fuck was that?
I believe that was art.
I believe I've got a 14 to make it so.
I have a similar belief about an adequate paycheck.
Oh, someone please get these twats out of my studio.
Oh my god, that was funny. Please be good. Oh my god, it's still C. Assigning censoring, some interference. I had interference? I have no idea what the editing is. How do you... Okay.
Hello, mate. I see they've got the store back. That's great. I love fucking shopping. Sorry. Bit of a big night, to be honest. Anyway, over here, that's how much money you've got. You'll get more money the better the podcast you do. These tabs take you to the bits and pieces and sections of the store. You can fix stuff, you can upgrade stuff, or you can just buy really cool stuff to put around the studio. Right, mate, and the final thing you've got to know, if you want to buy something, you just click on it and it go ka-ching. But there's no refunds. No refunds, so take care, make sense.
Okay, okay. I want the satellite. That's pretty much it. Should we watch it? It was bad. C.
Let's take a look at what's in store.
No, we'll actually do rushes.
All that? Try not to, if I'm honest.
They hate each other.
Hanging 5!
But actually, I'm gonna end the episode there, guys. That was a really good one, though. I'll end the episode there, guys. Subscribe, like, share, and I'll see you guys in the next broadcast. Peace.